one of the things that I love most about the profession of acting is that it's a very humanizing profession. That when you are by the very nature of your job, forced to step into someone else's shoes, to lumber around in their ideas, to live within their philosophies, I think it's that much harder to be prejudiced. It's that much harder to be without empathy for other people. I've learned so much about people from the mere fact that I'm able to embody someone else's life. You know, very often people will say, oh, you love playing bad guys or evil characters. And I go, well, that's your perception of them. But for me, I can't go about doing my job if I am wearing on my sleeve my opinion or having reached a judgment about a character. It's not my job. My job is to play a character, let the chips fall where they may, and let the judgments happen on your end. I want to be interested my entire life. And that means there will be no finite place. And also for most artists, it's never good enough. You know, you always want it to be better. You always want to strive to be better, to challenge yourself more, to go places you haven't gone, to explore things that you haven't explored. That's the great challenge too. I think we're at an incredibly exciting time where two things are happening. It seems to me that technology is expanding and exploding at the same time that creativity is just at a real extraordinary moment. And I think this intersection of these two things happening means that within the next decade, we're going to have so many new and exciting and different ways to be able to both capture entertainment, but also to be able to receive it. And I think we're heading farther and farther toward a more immersive kind of entertainment, where people will not be looking at data on a screen, but they will be experiencing it as if they're actually there. I think there's things on the horizon that nobody knows about yet, but they're very exciting. I was looking for a different kind of challenge, for something of me that I had never worked on before. And so, lo and behold, when the Old Vic Theater was there, in many ways just asking for someone to step up and take on the challenge of revitalizing this nearly 200-year-old theater, that I thought, wow, that's pretty incredible. To be able to go and start a theater company, to run a theater company, to be a part of a company. And now, of course, at the time that I made the decision to do it, there were a whole number of people who thought I was fucking out of my mind and just crazy. But I knew it was the right decision. And as I sit here today, now a decade later, they don't necessarily think I'm so crazy anymore. We all act. Everybody acts. Anybody who says that doesn't act is just full of shit. Everybody acts. You know, your boss walks into your office wearing the most hideous tie that you've ever seen in your entire life. And he says, hey, what do you think of this? And you go, that's awesome tie. That's remarkable. Where'd you get it? The point is, everybody acts. Our art of pretense, to pretend something is real when it isn't. So, and it's true. You know, we shouldn't forget, a child can act. It's not enormously hard work. Children can do it.